Good afternoon. How are you guys doing today? I am doing fine. Thanks for asking. Thanks for all the amazing comments and awesome suggestions you guys gave me on my T-bone steak video. And I agree with most of the suggestions that you guys gave me. Where you don't need to close the lid. Keep the heat on high a little bit longer. Don't you have to do the convection thing? Got it. There is that reverse sear video that I made where I learned that from another chef, who you put the steak in the oven on a grill under a pan, and you cook it to get to around, I think it's like 115 to 120, and then you throw it into a very hot pan, whether it's the cast iron or the steel pan, whatever, and then put the rosemary and the garlic and the butter and get the nice crispy edge. Almost no matter how I cook the steak, there's definitely one way it tastes a little bit better than another way, but they all taste great. Like that T-bone was phenomenal, and my eyes did roll back into my head as I was eating that phenomenal steak. I did buy the 3 more steaks, and I bought one for my mom, one for my sister, and one for myself for the next night. But my sister had brought up a big thing of ground beef, and they all wanted to do burgers, and they had steak the last week, so they weren't really keen on having steak again. So when I got home Sunday night, I cooked the 3 steaks, and then Monday night I cut up the last steak that I had cooked, and again cooked it in tallow and butter, and that's pretty much all I ate. Carol and I split it. Earlier on in the day, I cooked up about a half pound of ground beef, and then I put like 4 eggs in it, blue cheese, what else did I put in it? Cheddar cheese. Oh man, it was so good. So I had that at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then 7 o'clock we split that steak, where I cut it all up and I cooked it. Carol took half. She made like a steak wrap with it, and I ate the rest of the steak, so whatever she didn't eat. And so it was a good night. And I had one more slice of my ice cream cake for my birthday. I did have a slice yesterday, and then when I'm starting to get a little antsy at nighttime watching TV, I just get like a teaspoon, and maybe we'll do 1 or 2 teaspoons of peanut butter, and that kind of gets me through the cravings for chips and other nasty things that my body wants to have. So I've been doing the peanut butter just to help me get through those moments of cravings. Again, I'm not doing strictly carnivore, obviously, because I'm having ice cream cake once in a while, and I'm trying to I only have 2 pieces left, but right now I'm headed up to Barrie to do another stealth camp. Before I go and do that, because it doesn't open till 4:15, so I'm doing the video that I promised I would do if I got 3,000 likes, and we managed to get over 3,000 likes. And it was the video where I did who makes the best stuffed crust pizza, and on the way out of the Papa John's, I noticed that there was a Mandarin restaurant right there, and I kind of pointed to it and said, if we got 3,000 likes, I'll do I didn't say I'd do a stealth camp, I said I'd do it all you can eat, but I want to mix it in with a stealth camp because it's fun. I like doing the stealth camping. So we are going to go up there, but before we do that, these are I've had these for 7 years. Carol bought these for me for my birthday 7 years ago, and now the little membrane that's in the tip of this thing that doesn't allow the water to come out until you squeeze, that membrane is now 7 years old, and it tore, and both of them tore, and now they both leak, and the only way you can drink out or stop it from leaking is to shut off the main switch, and it shuts it off, so you can't draw any water on it. But when it's in the on switch and it's on its side, it starts to leak. And I noticed that the first time when I was working out at Good Life. I had it on the bench and it was dripping. I'm like, why is it dripping? So I took it apart and discovered that the membranes are torn. And to replace that, you have to buy the whole top. And I think the whole top is about $10 or $11. The whole thing's about $19. The other thing too is I'm worried, how long can you drink out of a plastic jug like this before you start getting the, I guess, I'm not sure if it's side effects. I know a lot of people say try not to drink out of plastic, but I'm not sure what kind of plastic these are. It's a huge company called Camelback, B-A-K, so Camelback, no C, and in back. And I don't, they have a lifetime warranty on them, but I'm not sure about these ones. I'm not sure if when Carol bought these, they had a lifetime warranty. The new ones have a lifetime warranty, but I don't know how long you should safely drink out of a piece of plastic. So I'm thinking about getting 2 new ones, and so we're going to head up to MEC, Mountain Equipment Co-op, get 2 more of these, and then we'll go and do our stealth camp. So I wanted to bring you guys along. I was going to walk over to MEC during my stealth camp video after I eat, but it's such a very long way around because they have shut down the sidewalks there because they're redoing the highway and they need all the space they can get to get cars through, plus do all the construction. We'll do that and then we'll go and do the stealth camp. This place is awesome. Here are Nalgene's. They didn't have a great selection of the like 24 to 28 ounce, and I think these are 25, so I think the 24 to 26, I think they go up to 28, but if they're any bigger they won't fit in the frame of my bike. So yeah, I'll probably have to go for the 25 or 24. They keep changing it. These are 750 milliliters or 25 ounces. So they didn't have the color I wanted. They had a half decent selection, but they didn't have, there's like, my bike is black and then has like, whoever designed that bike, they put like a purple wrap. It's like in certain lights it changes certain colors, but it's mainly purple and black. So when I looked up on the Camelback website, there was something that was very similar in color. I think it was mostly dark charcoal gray, and then it had this color on it, and I might have to buy it off their website, but they charge shipping fees and all that stuff. So I figured while I'm up here, there's this place, there's a bike shop that I want to try next, and we've got lots of time. Well, not lots of time, but we have time. So it is 3:30. The Mandarin opens at 11:30 and goes till 2:30, and then they close for an hour and a half or an hour and a bit, and then they reopen at 4:15. And I want to be in there as early as I can so that there's not a lot of people around me. As you know, you try to videotape yourself doing this stuff, and you don't want to have to blur out 100 people's faces. Blurring out a couple things here and there is not a big deal, but blurring out, whoa, it's a front end loader and he just kind of like backed into my lane because he wants to move over there. Okay, big truck, man. You don't want to run out of that thing. Anyway, let's go check this other bike shop and see if they have the Camelback jugs that I want. The bike zone. Hopefully they got my stuff. All right, how are you doing? Oh, bottles are over here? Yeah. Awesome.
There's also
I'm looking for a specific color.
Okay.
There's one I saw on their website. All right, thanks. Well, it's funny. It's almost like they either had lots at Mech and here, but all the good colors are gone because Mech and these guys had a lot of the same colors. So either they got a variety of colors and all the cool colors are gone, and now it's just black or white. So I have one more option. It's just around the corner. Bike Land. Been here a few times. Last try. Hello. Bottles.
yeah.
Which Camelback?
A huge
Oh, there we go.
selection.
That's all right. I'll probably just have to get it off their website. Rusty definitely lost something. I don't think that was from the car wash, but I found a piece in my driveway, so he's falling apart big time. Oh, now there's a big crack here. Look at that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh well, the girl in there was very helpful. As soon as she found out I couldn't see the kind I had, she goes, "We can order them." So she brought me around to the computer and showed me the monitor with all the different bottles, and we couldn't find it. But they only have access for whatever reason to specific kinds of bottles and colors. I'm not sure why, but there's only so much time that I can spend looking through the internet with her. So I got to get over to Mandarin and get my ass in gear for the Stealth Camp all-you-can-eat Chinese food buffet. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Unfortunately, we didn't get what we needed to get. Again, these still work. It's just that I can't have them in the on position and they can't just lie down. And for the last 7 years, they've always been in the on position. Unless I put them in my bag, then I switch it to the lock position. That way, if you squeeze it, it doesn't leak. But I'd like to have them in the on position at all times so I can just quickly grab a drink anytime I want without having to worry about turning it on or off. Just like that. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Really appreciate it. We'll see you again in the next vlog.